Hey everyone, this is Sam from Clan Reddit Omega. I'm going to show you a hog-giant-healer attack from one of our members, Brady. Let's take a look at the base pretty quickly. The air defenses are deep enough in the base that he can deploy his giants and not really have to worry about losing any healers for quite a bit of time, really. And you'll notice that he doesn't lose any um, until later in the raid. And the queen is close, so she's fairly exposed, really. Once the giants get in there and have her pulled in, his heroes will go in and destroy her. He drops wizards on the barracks here and the gold mine here to set up the funnel so that his heroes go into that compartment. He rages the giants. They do a very good job of taking out all the defenses in this core and tanking just long enough for the CC to go down and the Archer Queen to go down, and then he starts his hog deployment over here. And the way he deploys his hogs is really, it's very interesting and it works very well, and it it just tears apart the base. He deploys them kind of in this clockwise rotation that um, allows his hogs to never really lose steam. So throughout the entire attack, because of the giants and his barbarian king, the hogs really don't have many defenses attacking them. So he has a lot left over at the end of the raid, and let's just take a look. It's utter decimation. So as I said, he drops his giants over here. You'll notice he sends one to scout for a giant bomb, and then he drops his healers immediately. He has 3 of them. As I said, he's setting up the funnel with his wizards. And for a hog-giant-healer attack, you'll notice he did not use any wall breakers, and that's because 9 or 8 giants can just tear through a wall really quickly without really having to worry about taking too much damage, especially when they're under heal. And he drops that rage spell, like I said, and the giants start to just tear through that compartment. He loses a few to the spring trap there, but he really starts to lose some from this giant bomb and from the wizards in the clan castle. The balloons, of course, helping as well. But his Archer Queen, his Barbarian King, destroy the clan castle, they destroy the Archer Queen, and he's left with 2 giants left over at that point. They tear through the wall, and like I said, now we're beginning to see the clockwise rotation of hogs. He sends in, I think, 9 hogs on this compartment here, and he drops that heal, and they're just going to tear through that compartment, and then they're going to go to the core here. And then he's going to drop another line of hogs, I think 5, on this archer tower so that they will move to the mortar and then potentially this compartment. And then he's going to drop 5 more, I think, in this compartment towards the very end. Oh, and he has clan castle hogs. That's what I was forgetting. He'll drop his clan castle hogs up here once hogs start to get to that compartment. The healers are healing the Barbarian King over here, doing a very good job of keeping him alive. All the hogs in here are still there. They're going to go to the mortar in the expo, and right around here is where he drops his second deployment of hogs. They take out that archer tower quickly, and they're going to move to this compartment here. And that's when he drops his clan castle hogs. They'll continue to tear up this apartment. Notice how he heals in the core instead of on this compartment here, because all he had to worry about there was the archer tower, and I think it was a cannon up at the north, and those 2 defenses went down quickly, so he didn't really have to worry about taking too much damage. Then he sends in his other 5 hogs down here. Notice how he still has 2 healers left. At some point, an air bomber and air defense took out his 3rd one. His Barbarian King finally went down in the core. His Archer Queen is still destroying things in the core, and he still has 2 giants left. It's just incredible that the healers were able to tank, or were able to heal the giants for so long that they could tank the entire east half of the base, really, or I should say southeast half of the base. And his hogs coming in on that last wizard tower, last air defense, last cannon, and it's just utter decimation. It looks like he has almost all of his hogs left, and it's just incredible, really, how much damage he was able to do. Talk about overkill. Like I said, his Archer Queen is still alive. He's still got 2 of his healers. He drops cleanup wizards where they're needed, and this base is just absolutely dead. Alright. Now we're going to take a look at a PentaHound attack, which means that there are 5 lava hounds and 20 balloons that one of our members, Eaton, did on their top Town Hall 9. So let's take a look at the base. This base has 2 Expos aimed only at ground, and that was definitely a fatal flaw. You should almost always have your Expos aimed at ground and air, otherwise you really open yourself up to lava loon attacks. Notice how he drops 2 loons to lure. If you're doing PentaHound and you lure the clan castle troops, you're almost guaranteed victory at that point. He drops his Barbarian King up here, and you'll notice that all he has to use is his Barbarian King to take out the entire clan castle, except for, I think, 2 skeletons that the witches spawn. And the ability really gets those barbarians in there, and they're able to take out the witch and all the wizards, and that leaves the rest of the base entirely open to loons. The only thing they have to worry about is the Archer Queen, but you'll notice that the lava pups from the hounds get her in just a little bit here. His rages are perfect. His pathing is perfect. Everything goes almost exactly where it needs to be. A few loons straggle behind up at the north here, but that's just fine. They're moving into the core now. They're taking out Teslas. His lava hound over here dies, but there are enough loons come over, and the air defense is down before it can do anything. And he still has what, like 15 to 17 loons left over, just destroying the rest of the base. He still has a lava hound left over. The lava pups are cleaning up the outside edges, and this base is absolutely done. There you have it. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in next time.